because she also got scammed. The Uber service also got scammed to go pick up a package from his house. But if we do look at this case, we have to look at this case a legal way and with a reasonable mind. By law, by law, by law. We got to look at this from a legal perspective and see what went wrong. We understand the scammer, but people, let me tell you something. Keep this in mind also. I don't know what's going on with my microphone. I have to take it down. Keep this in mind, guys. I don't know what's going on. I have to fix it, but my sound is so good. Keep this in mind, guys. When she's walking away, she has been shot already in her leg. That's why she was limping. I'm not going to show the video. Here is a picture of the situation here. You understand, people? So, and also keep in mind, we have a family that lost a loved one. We don't know, but I know this gentleman most likely will charged with murder. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good place for for both family to be in, because both family is experiencing a loss. You know what I mean? If you put this 81-year-old man in jail, he's in jail for the rest of his life. He's never going to, most likely he will die in jail. So I don't know how they going to look at this legally, but one thing I could tell you guys, I looked at the video again. I'm looking at the video and I will not show that video. Everyone in America, in the country, probably already seen the video. So I don't need to show the video. We know exactly what's going on. But we have to keep in mind, during the video, I'm watching the video, and she was never the aggressor. The gentleman in the video display that he were the aggressor. Because the way he holding, he's telling it, go, like, telling, yeah, get out of here. You come to, you could see there was some type of aggressive behavior. And also keep in mind, she got shot 3 times. 3 times, guys, 3 times. Also, keep in mind, she was always the one that backing down out of the situation. It's not like she went to this man's house very aggressive and demanding this and that and, making a havoc or making a scene and all that. No, that never happened. That never occurred, guys. That never occurred. You understand what I'm saying? So the prosecutor saying that they're going to charge this man with murder because apparently a crime was committed. So hear this now. South Charleston, Ohio, an 81-year-old man has been charged with murder after shooting and killing an Uber driver he mistakenly believed was extorting him. Police said both he and the victim had received scam calls. I'm not going to call the name. The gentleman is 81 years old. The lady, she's 61 years old. So I'm assuming she's working. According to the Clark County Sheriff Office, Mr. Blank shot Miss outside his home March 25th. Authorities said earlier that day, Gentleman had received a threatening phone call from a male caller who claimed his nephew was being held in jail and then attempt to extort $12,000 from him. Threatened to kill Brock, excuse me, relative if he wasn't to pay. The same caller or accomplice then allegedly hired Hall to pick up a package from this gentleman's home, police said. The police said she suffered from a medical condition and unarmed, made no threats or assault towards the gentleman, and made no demands other than to ask about the package she was sent to retrieve, the sheriff officer said. You know what I mean? And it's sad because when she went to the house, this gentleman believed that she was part of the scam. But unfortunately, she didn't know nothing about the scam because she was also bamboozled and scammed to go to this gentleman's house to pick up the package. But unfortunately, and hear this now, people. This is a little turn to the case where police drop the ball, showing you they are not equipped to do their job properly, promptly, on the scene, on site. The police officer showing their body cam that what happened because the scammer called back. You know, Ohio police should be shaming themselves how to handle that one. You know, if the gentleman is telling you that there's a scammer and he's trying to extort money from him and blah 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 blah, and he's on the phone, he called back and they on the phone, and before these officers conduct themselves in a professional way and trying to make sure they could capture this scammer and prolong and have this man on the phone, at least giving something, but you just burst out, I'm an officer, blah blah blah, this and that. Then the scammer said, I'm gonna come there. You think he's gonna show up? People, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. And both parties or losers. There's no winner in this situation, guys. There's no one to win in this situation because at the end of the day, you have a family mourning the loss of a loved one, and you have an elder gentleman that killed someone because he was scammed and he was scared. He didn't know what he didn't know. But at the end of the day, guys, and if you don't agree with me, leave your comment. You know what I mean? I'm okay to comment. At the end of the day, a crime. It's a crime, guys. It's a crime. Be honest. And this don't have nothing to do with color or nothing like that. Just being straight up fair and being honest from what I see from the video. Put age to the side. Age don't have nothing to do with it, guys. A crime was committed. And unfortunately, someone lost their life. But the issue that I have with this, the lady came to your house. You ready to fire one shot. You already shot her in the leg. She's moving away. She's leaving the premises. You are the one that pursue her with a very aggressive behavior. She was calling out for help. Please help, help. Then later on, 2 more shots. For what? If you already shot her once, she's wounded. Call 911. Call 911. Do not take the law in your hands if your life is not in jeopardy, guys. If your life is not in jeopardy, you walk away from the situation. But if your life is in jeopardy, then you have all the right to use deadly force to protect your life. But you cannot use deadly force when the next person is not a threat. That is the problem that I have with this. The lady was never a threat to the gentleman. The gentleman came out, he were the aggressor. And he took this lady life. Now you have a family mourning the death of a loved one. It's tragic, people. It's a tragedy. Nobody win in this situation. No one win. But what I'm saying is, if we want to look at this fairly, we have to look at it on a legal term. We have to look at it in that type of aspect, people. We cannot do anything else. We want compassion. We want empathy. We want sympathy because he's 81 years old. Yes, we know that. But the problem is, you pursue the lady after she was never a threat to you. She was never a threat. And therefore, anyone, any person, they have to be held accountable for their action. Especially in this type of situation, you took someone's life. I could understand the first bullet and she died from the first bullet. We understand that. I will have a little more compassion in the situation. I do have compassion, but people, I'm looking at it facts. Facts. Not my opinion, not what I think. I'm looking at the video, and the video shows something else, that this gentleman were the aggressor. So therefore, you have to be held accountable. You cannot get this lady life back. It's already done. She died. We cannot take that back. The only way we could go from here is legally, the legal way, to let the system do its job. It's sad in this situation for the gentleman, 81 years old, probably never did a crime. We don't know. We don't know this man's record. I don't know. I didn't get into detail about that. But all I know is that this is not a good situation for anyone to be in. But it's reality. And somehow, some way, they're going to have to deal with the prosecutor, his defensive lawyer, because he's saying that he's pleading not guilty. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Because the scammer might not even be in this country. He might be somewhere in India, Russia, China. We don't know. We don't know. But all I know is this. A family is mourning the loss of a loved one. Guys, my prayers go out to the family, to both families, because it's not a good situation. I don't know how this case is going to turn out. I don't know how the legal system will address this, because I don't know. I don't know, guys, what the family is requesting, if they want to pursue, to press charges, blah, blah, blah. But all I'm saying is this. You shot once. You shot the second time. Then you shot the third time. When you're going to realize, wait a minute here. Let me stop. Let me relax. It seemed like this gentleman knew exactly what he was doing. It appear this gen, I don't know his background, I don't know medical, I don't know, but it appear this gentleman knew exactly what he did because he called 911 afterwards. Why he didn't call 911 prior before that? You fire one shot. She's leaving. You don't have to follow her. You don't have to pursue her. You shot her. She's leaving. She's limping. She's walking away. But you continue to pursue after her. I have a problem with that. That's where I have a problem, guys. That is where I have the problem. Listen, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Wesley, the host of Yardchat, guys, and this is not a good thing to report, especially this particular situation. It's not a good, it didn't leave a good taste in my mouth. Both party. I feel bad for both parties, guys. Thank you again for joining. Make sure you press that like and subscribe button, guys. Until next time, all right?